everyone, it's Pygmy Puff, and today we're going to be watching 10 movies to watch in quarantine that are PG-13. And if you're not comfortable with watching a PG-13 movie, then you don't have to. So let's get started.
How you gonna reply? Would you wanna be like you?
The first movie is Underwater. It stars Kristen Stewart, Vincent Cassel, and TJ Miller. This is a horror/thriller. This movie is about a team of researchers who are 7 miles below the ocean's surface. But while they're underwater, something strange happens. Is it an earthquake, or is something else lurking in the murky waters? Humans have pushed the limits too far, and Mother Nature will fight back. Just know when you're underwater, no one can hear you scream. You can find this movie on iTunes Movie Store. The next movie is The Outsiders, with Tom Cruise, Matt Dillon, Rob Lowe, and Patrick Swayze. This is a drama. In this memorable movie, The Outsiders, there are 2 defining groups in this town: the greasers, the poorer people, and the socials, the richer in the town. One night, 2 greasers, Ponyboy and Johnny, are minding their own business when the drunk socials attack them. During the fight, Johnny accidentally kills one of them. After that, Johnny, Ponyboy, and the others go into hiding in an old abandoned church. The 2 greasers soon search for redemption in this life-changing tale. This movie even makes the bad guys seem good and does an amazing job with making the watcher empathize. This movie is available on iTunes Store. And the movie is also a book, so if you'd like to read that, it's a good read. The next movie is Isn't It Romantic? It stars Rebel Wilson, Liam Hemsworth, Adam Devine, and Priyanka Chopra. It is a rom-com. This hilarious story stars Natalie, a quiet architect whom no one ever seems to notice. One day, she hits her head and wakes up in a perfect world, also known as a rom-com. Yes, Natalie is stuck in a rom-com. Natalie needs to figure out how to leave Utopia, otherwise she'll be stuck there forever. This movie is available on iTunes Store and Hulu. The next movie is The Perks of Being a Wallflower, with Emma Watson, Logan Lerman, and Ezra Miller. It is a romance/drama. In this movie, the main character, Charlie, a teen with no friends, is heavily traumatized by the events of his past. In this heartwarming tale, Charlie finally gets friends. This movie is an amazing coming-of-age story and is available on Netflix and iTunes Store. The next movie is Divergent, with Shailene Woodley, Theo James, and Zoe Kravitz. It is a sci-fi/action. In this action-packed adventure, one girl, Beatrice Pryor, will decide her fate by choosing which faction she will continue to live in. After the decision, she has to take a series of tests to see if she's worthy to be accepted by her faction or suffer the consequences and become factionless. This undercover movie can be found on Hulu and iTunes. As the book Divergent would say, one choice decides friends, one choice defines your loyalties forever. One choice can transform you. This movie is also a book series, and there are 2 other movies that accompany it. The next movie is The Hunger Games, with Jennifer Lawrence, Josh Hutcherson, and Liam Hemsworth. This is a sci-fi/adventure. This incredible movie is set in a futuristic world where 2 kids from each district between the ages of 12 and 18 are chosen each year to participate in the Hunger Games, a fight to the death for public entertainment. Katniss Everdeen, the main character, volunteers to go in place for her little sister Prim. In a desperate fight for her life, Katniss teeters on the edge of life and death. It is also a book series, and there are multiple movies. There is The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay Part 1 and 2. The next movie is The Hate U Give, with Amanda Stenberg, Regina Hall, and KJ Apa. This is a drama/crime. This movie is about Star Carter, a quiet black girl who goes to a mostly white school in a mostly white town. One night, Star's best friend Khalil is shot by a police officer. The movie is about Star advocating for justice for Khalil, and that it didn't just become another one of those rulings where the white person won and either didn't go to jail or only went for a short amount of time. Join Star in her journey to give Khalil justice and watch The Hate U Give. This movie can be found on iTunes Store. The Hate U Give is also a book. Our 7th movie is Avatar. with Zoe Saldana, Sam Worthington, Sojourner Weaver, Stephen Lang, and Joel David Moore. This is a sci-fi/action. Because this movie is hard to describe, we will be using the Google summary. On the lush alien world of Pandora live the Na'vi, beings who appear primitive but are highly evolved. Because the planet's environment is poisonous, human/Na'vi hybrids called avatars must link to human minds to allow for free movement on Pandora. Jake Sully, a paralyzed former Marine, becomes mobile again through one such avatar and falls in love with a Na'vi woman. As a bond with her grows, he is drawn into a battle for the survival of her world. Find this movie on iTunes and Disney+. Next. This is Murder Mystery with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. This is a comedy/mystery. In this movie, a married couple are on vacation for their honeymoon. But during their flight to their destination, they meet a mysterious man who invites them to his yacht for a party. They accept and go to the yacht. But after a little while, there was a murder. All of the other guests tell the authorities that the Americans did it. The couple needs to figure out who the killer is before they get arrested for allegedly murdering the man. You can find this comedy on Netflix. And finally, the last one, Les Miserables, with Amanda Seyfried, Eddie Redmayne, Helena Bonham Carter, Anne Hathaway, and Hugh Jackman. This is a musical/drama. This dramatic yet inspiring musical is about the French Revolution. After a grueling 19 years in prison for stealing a stray loaf of bread, Jean Valjean is set free. He uses the money he sold for precious silver to haul himself back up and higher his standards. After another 9 years, Jean adopts Cosette after her tragic mother's death. Tied in with history and a heart-stealing plot, this movie is a must-see. It is also a Broadway play. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!